So I think it's just you and I today. I did pick out, kind of look through 2 of my power yogas. Is there anything particular that you were looking to work on, or any particular asana you were interested in doing today?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Just
get moving.
Just get moving. All right, well, we'll get started with our breath work, calming the mind, bringing us into this moment, into this practice, developing our breath work, our flow of breath for our practice today. So just focusing on a few cycles here. Deep inhales and exhales in and out through the nose. We'll start syncing our body with our breath as we move into our warm-up. So as we exhale, we'll bring the chin to the chest and we'll start taking our neck into our circles. Inhale, coming up. When you come to the top, allow the neck to drop all the way back so the throat can open. And as we exhale, staying lifted in the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. Not being too forceful here, just allowing our necks to open up. Feeling the sensation of allowing that neck to drop back and open the throat. And the sensation we feel as we pull the chin in towards the chest, opening the back of the neck space. On your next inhale, we'll start to take our circles the other way, coming up the opposite side. Leading with the chin. We'll take one more cycle here, coming up on the left. And as you exhale, coming back to neutral and center. Opening, we'll start moving in the arms. Inhale, palms up to the sky and reach. Stretch and lift through the side body. Turn the palms out. Exhale, lengthening here. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Staying grounded in our hips here and keeping our core engaged. So we're really working the body here, the whole torso, lifting, grounding the hips into the mat, lengthening the spine. Take just a few more cycles here. On your next inhale to reach, we're going to exhale, twisting to the right. Bringing that right hand all the way behind the tailbone, sitting you up nice and tall. Left hand comes to the right knee. And we're not going to crank our neck to turn behind us. We're going to allow our right shoulder to pull our chest towards the back. Assisting your twist here. One more breath. As you exhale, releasing your twist, coming back center. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, twist to the left, bringing the left arm to support the spine. And again, using that left shoulder to pull you into your twist. We're not going to crank our necks and pull. We want to be gentle on our necks. So really lifting from the hips to the ribs. And on your next exhale, releasing your twist to come back center. Inhale and reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Exhale. Opening up here, we're going to start to bring in our legs. So staying lifted in the core, staying grounded in the hips. If you need to move any of that tissue out to the side. We're going to keep our left heel plugged into the pelvic region. Inhale to reach. As you exhale, we're going to start opening that side body, hinging at the hips. So wherever we're at today, and turn the chest up towards the sky. So we're pulling that left shoulder back behind you, opening up here. And you'll just be aware here of the difference you feel, keeping that left hip grounded, anchored into your mat. And on your next inhale, center and reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bringing now the right heel into the pelvic region and kicking that left leg out. Grounding here. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale to reach. As you exhale, again, hinging at the hips and reaching for the outer edge of the left foot. Turn the chin and chest up towards the sky. So we're rolling that right shoulder, pulling it towards the back, and anchoring that right hip down into the mat. Breathe here. We'll take one more cycle of breath, opening the side body. And on your next inhale, center and reach. And exhale, hands to the heart. Bringing that right heel back out to the side. So we're in a wide-legged stance. And it doesn't have to be super wide, just wherever we're comfortable today. Moving that extra tissue out so we're grounding the hip girdle into the mat, anchoring. It's my new word, to feel heavy. When I hear anchor into the mat, I think of how heavy I drop into the mat. And we're going to lengthen the spine. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hinge at the hips all the way forward. Dropping the neck out and pulling the chin towards the chest. As you inhale, allow the palms to slide towards your body, lifting and lengthening. And as we exhale, hinge again forward. But this time we're just going to start to pull the elbows down. So we're really getting a nice stretch to that inner thigh region. Pushing through the heels so we're keeping our legs strong and engaged, active here. And on your next inhale, lifting all the way up and reach for the sky. Exhale, bringing hands to the heart and feet together for Dandasana. And I'm going to turn my body here. Inhale to reach. Exhale, forward fold. Again, bringing the chin all the way to the chest. Inhale, straighten the spine out, lengthening here. And exhale, hinging, leading with the chest this time. Again, pulling our elbows towards the mat. Get a nice stretch here, waking up those hamstrings. And on your next inhale, center and reach. And exhale, hands to the heart. We did a lot of mariachi pose, so we're going to do a variation today. We're going to inhale, pull the left heel into the pelvic region, and on your exhale, we're going to take that right leg crossed over. If this is too much and you're still real tight in the hips here, you can keep that bent leg on the inside. So ground here in the hips, make sure we're anchored down, but we're sitting up nice and tall, lengthening the spine. Inhale to reach. Exhale to twist. We're going to bring that hand all the way behind the tailbone, again sitting you up nice and tall. A deeper twist here for the low spine, the lumbar spine. On your next exhale, releasing your twist. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bringing hands to the heart and releasing the feet back out to Dandasana. Inhale, reach. And exhale, forward fold. Allow the neck to drop all the way out, opening space here. And inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinging at the hips, leading with the chest, pulling those elbows. Inhale to reach. And exhale, hands to the heart. Bringing now the right heel in and either tucking that left knee into your chest or bringing it to ground all the way down into your mat. Sitting up nice and tall to lengthen. Inhale and reach. Exhale to twist. Remember to be pulling that left shoulder open instead of turning and pulling with the neck. We want to pull with the torso. We want to twist with the upper body. Taking one more breath here. And as you exhale, releasing your twist to come back center. Inhale to reach. And exhale, bringing the legs all the way back out into Dandasana, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale to reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to deepen. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Bending our knees and bringing our heels over to one side to shift our bodies into our tabletop position. We'll stack our knees below our hips. Wrists are in line with the elbows and shoulders. Looking down at our mats to have a neutral neck. We're going to warm up the core, start engaging here in our cat and cow flow. So inhale to drop the belly and pull the shoulders away from the ears in your cow. And as you exhale, strong arms here, pushing into your mat, pushing into the back of the spine. Flow with breath here, just for a few cycles. We'll take 2 more flows in our cat and cow breath. Pulling the shoulders away from our ears, lifting the tailbone high to the sky in your cow, and pulling that tailbone, tucking it all the way in, squeezing the belly button to the spine on your exhales. On your final exhale, coming back to your neutral spine, tabletop position. Opening up the shoulders here. Inhale, reaching the right hand high to the sky. Exhale, interlace it through, resting down on that right shoulder. Many variations and options here. You can bring that left leg all the way out to the fingers and the left hand all the way over the mat. Or you can inhale to reach that left hand high to the sky. Bend the elbow, bringing the left hand to the right pocket and open that shoulder. Feel the sensation as it deepens the pressure into the left shoulder. Take a few breaths here. Just really sinking into this posture, really releasing any tension there in the neck and the shoulders. And on your next inhale, if you were taking a bind, reach high to the sky and bring that left hand back to the face. Left toes come back in. Inhale, strong arm here, push into the mat and open the right arm all the way back to the sky. And exhale, coming back to your tabletop position. Moving now into the left. Inhale, open the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, interlace it through, resting down for your shoulder press. Again, option to bring those right toes all the way out and ground them into the mat by those left fingers. You can reach that hand over the top of your mat or all the way up to the sky, bending the elbow, creating a bind. Turning to open the chest towards the sky and feeling that slight pressure and deeper pressure into your shoulder. Take one more cycle of breath here. Again, just releasing any tension in the space. And on your next inhale, reaching that right arm high to the sky and bringing it back to the mat. Inhale to bring the knee in, pushing into the mat with a strong right arm, reaching the left hand all the way back up. Nice squeeze here. And exhale back to your tabletop position. Cat and cow flow. Inhale, lift the tail. Exhale, round it out. Coming back, neutral spine. We're going to start building that energy a little bit stronger now. So moving into our spinal balance, stepping back with the right toes, reaching with the right hand. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to spring it in, rounding the spine, squeezing the abdomen. Focusing on keeping your alignment here nice and strong. Keeping that shoulder over the wrist, pushing into the mat. Do 2 more cycles here. Inhale and reach. And exhale, pulling it in. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to lower. Inhale into your cat. Roll those shoulders back and down. Exhale into your cow, tucking in that low back, and shake out the neck here for a moment, coming back to your neutral spine. And we're going to move into our spinal balance on the other side. So stepping back with the right leg and reaching that right or the left hand forward. Inhale to lengthen and extend. Exhale to pull it in. Nice, strong, steady movements here, using that breath. One more time here. Inhale to lengthen and reach. And exhale. Squeeze all that air out. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, coming back to your tabletop position. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Pushing our hips back towards the heels and extend the hands forward. Allow the forehead to come to the mat into an active child's pose. Keeping the arms strong and engaged, creating a grip here and prepping for your push into downward dog. So making sure the toes are tucked. And whenever you're ready, inhale and push the tail to the sky and start to pedal out the heels. Pushing through the arms, so staying really strong and active here in the shoulders. We're not going to allow the neck to just drop through. We want to keep our ears in alignment with the biceps. So pushing and extending from the fingertips to the hips, and then grounding through our heels. On your next inhale, pushing through the right heel all the way high to the sky, and exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, lifting the left heel. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lifting the right. This time, exhale, bend that knee, allowing the heel to drop towards your bottom and turning the body to look up through the right armpit. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to lower back to your downward dog and pedal it out. Inhale, lifting the left leg. Exhale, bending the knee, allowing the heel to drop towards the bottom and turning the body to look up under the left armpit. Nice strong hip opener here. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to lower and pedal it out. Taking a strong bend in the knees, looking up through the hands. Walk, hop, or jump to your forward fold. Finding alignment here, so feet are hip distance apart. Option to take opposite elbows and just sort of sway from side to side, starting to open those hamstrings a bit stronger here, pushing the heels into the mat, lengthening the tailbone towards the sky, and as you exhale, really allowing the torso to release any work, just dangling. On your next exhale, releasing your bind, inhale to halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, deepen your fold. Taking a strong bend in the knees, arms out wide. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Here in our Tadasana or Samastitihi starting position, we'll start to move through our sun salutation. So inhale to reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Grounding your hands into the mat, stepping back with your left leg, bringing you into a right runner's lunge. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lower. Inhale, stepping back into your plank. Chaturanga, if you dare. To your upward facing dog. Tucking the toes and sending the hips back for your downward facing dog. Take a strong bend in the knees, walk, hop, or jump, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen your fold. Strong bend in the knees, arms out wide, all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen your fold. Grounding your hands to the mat, stepping back with your right foot. Making sure that we still find our alignment here. You want to make sure that knee doesn't come too far over the ankle. And inhale to lift. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, stepping back into your Plankasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tucking the toes. Downward facing dog. And pedal it out. Inhale, lifting the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to nose. And drop that foot down, bringing you back into your right runner's lunge. As you exhale, drop the back knee, pointing the back toes behind you. Sliding that back knee back as far as you would like, as far as comfortable, to get a real deep stretch in that left thigh. Whenever you're ready, inhale and reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale and reach. Exhale to the right. Finding a bind here, bringing that elbow outside the knee. Perfect, beautiful. Turning to look behind you, finding that back foot. Deepening into this twist. On your next exhale, release your bind, coming back center. Inhale and reach. Exhale, hands come to the heart and twist to the left. Option to ground that right hand down to the mat and open the left hand to the sky. You can even go further here, bending that left elbow, bringing the hand to the right pocket, opening the shoulder space. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bringing the left hand to the mat, centering the hips, looking forward. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, walking your hands down to the forearms or blocks and roll to the outer edge of the right foot. One more cycle of breath here. And then on your next inhale, bringing your sole of the foot to the mat and palms come back to center the front foot. Exhale, send the hips back, allowing the front toes to peel off the mat. Drop the neck out here. Allow the neck to rest. Maybe shake it out a bit. Keeping strong arms, pushing the hips almost up towards the sky. So we really want to keep our hips centered, squared off with the mat. And just a good stretch in that hamstring. On your next inhale, walking your hands back forward into a low lunge. Tucking the back toes and activate the back leg. Inhale to step back into Plankasana. Exhale, Chaturanga flow here. Whichever you like. You can go into Cobra or Sphinx. And pedaling out the heels. Finding our downward dog. Inhale, lifting the left heel high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. And drop for your runner's lunge on the left. Exhale to lower that back knee. Again, sliding it back as far as you feel is going to give you a good deep stretch when we lift. Making sure that front knee is in line with the ankle or behind it. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale to the left, outside the knee. Breathing here. Again, pulling that left shoulder back. Looking for that back foot. On your next exhale, release your bind and coming back center. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands come to the heart and twist to the right. Option to drop that left hand to the mat and open up to the sky. Exhale, you can take that bind here to open that shoulder up as well. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bringing the right palm to the mat and squaring the hips, centering with the mat, lengthening the spine, and as you exhale, lowering the elbows to the mat, coming to the forearms, and rolling to the outer edge of that left foot. Drop the neck out, allowing the chin to come towards the chest. Finding a place of rest here. On your next inhale, walking your palms back to the mat, centering that front foot, and exhale, slowly send the hips back into your half splits. Keeping strong arms here, and keep that chin tucked in, letting that neck relax any tension, maybe shaking the head out. Keeping the left foot flexed. And on your next inhale, slowly walking your hands forward, coming back into your low lunge. Inhale to tuck the back toes, activating the back leg. Inhale, step into your Plankasana, and your choice of Vinyasa flow here. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale here. Exhaling all the way down, finding Cobra, Sphinx, Upward Dog, wherever we're at in our practice today. Exhale, coming back to our downward facing dog. And pedal it out. Taking a strong bend in the knees, looking up through the hands, walk, hop, or jump, forward fold. Option to take opposite elbows here. And taking a couple of breaths, just swaying from side to side, giving a nice stretch to the glutes and the hamstrings. Strong bend in the knees. As you exhale, release your bind. Inhale, arms out wide, all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to the heart. Moving into our warrior flow. Inhale to reach. We're going to open up with side stretches. So as you exhale, push through the side, push through the hips. Your feet can be hip distance apart, or you can bring the ankles to touch for more of a challenge for a deeper side body stretch here. On your next inhale, coming back center and reach. Exhale, taking the right wrist. Push that palm up towards the sky and then lean to the left. Opening the right side body. Inhale to come back center and reach. Take a back bend or a micro back bend here, or just allow the neck to drop back And open the throat. Inhale to come back center. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Taking a strong bend in the knees, arms out wide. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Moving into our warrior series. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step back with the left foot, bringing you into your warrior one on the right. Inhale to lengthen through the side body. And exhale, pull the shoulder blades together. Open those elbows up wide. Inhale. I'm going to flow with breath here. Pushing into that back heel. Keeping a stable frame here. Tucking that pelvic bone in, or that tailbone in. Finding a nice grounded balance for our warrior. On your next inhale, reach. Exhale, turn the palms out and bring the palms to touch, interlacing fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, pulling the fingers towards the ground. On your next exhale, hinge at the hips and bring those fingers towards the sky, allowing the crown of the head to drop towards your mat for your humble warrior. Taking one more cycle of breath here, maybe taking a moment to shake the head, yes and no. And on your next exhale, release your bind. Inhale, pushing into that front heel, coming all the way back up in center. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale to turn the hips to the side of the mat, coming into your warrior two. And breathe here, looking over the front fingers, deep in that front lunge. Roll the palms up to the sky. Inhale and reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Here. And on your next inhale, dropping that forearm to your front knee or coming all the way down for extended side angle. And reach. Pushing into the outer edge of the back foot. So we have an even pressure here in the legs. On your next inhale, engaging the core and coming back to your warrior two. We're going to step in with that back foot and straighten up the front leg. Pushing the hips behind us and reaching the arms far forward. Once you find that moment of resistance at your reach, exhale, pivot, and open your chest, turning your gaze up towards the sky in your triangle pose. If you can come all the way down to the mat for a full triangle, get a nice deep stretch here. If you've been opening your shoulders today, you can take that bind, again, bringing the left hand towards the right pocket and pulling that shoulder open. On your next inhale, reaching high to the sky. Exhale to bring that left hand to the mat. We're going to twist our triangle. Inhale, opening up to the right. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bringing the hands back to center the front foot and pivot the back toes forward. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to deepen your pyramid. Let the neck drop out, bringing the chin towards the chest, shaking out the head. On your next inhale, take a strong bend in that front knee. Inhale, coming all the way up. Back to your warrior one. Exhale, step into Tadasana. Inhale to reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to deepen. Take a strong bend in the knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach. Stepping back with the right foot, bringing you into your left warrior. Reaching through that side body. As you exhale, pull those elbows all the way behind you, opening the chest, squeezing the shoulders. Inhale to reach. I'm going to flow with breath here. Inhale to reach. Turning the palms out as you exhale, bring the fingers together to interlace and draw the hands towards your mat, opening the chest. On your next exhale, hinging at the hips, bringing the arms up towards the sky and allowing the crown of the head to drop towards your mat for your humble warrior on the left. If you have trouble balance here, just make sure both your feet should be as if they're on two different planes, like a set of skis. And that'll give you a little bit more balance. On your next exhale, releasing your bind and bringing the hands all the way back up in center. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, opening into your warrior two. Widen your stance. Get deep in that lunge. Breathe here, opening the chest, looking over those front fingers. On your next inhale, turn the palms up towards the sky and reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Flow with breath here. Siri apparently thinks I'm talking to her, or whatever her name is. Last one here. Exhale, coming back to your warrior two. And then we're going to drop that forearm and swing that right arm all the way over, creating this amazing line of energy here. Breathing here, nice and strong. And on your next inhale, engaging the core and coming back to your warrior two. As you exhale, step in with the back foot and straighten the front leg. We're going to push those hips out. Again, reaching with our fingers. Once you've found your reach, pivot and lower down, whether you're at your shin, ankle, or come all the way down to the mat for a full triangle. Breathing here. Get an option at any time to bring that left hand or that right hand over to the left pocket to open the shoulder. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bringing the right hand to the mat, grounding here, and then we're going to twist our triangle, bringing the left hand up to the sky. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bringing the left hand to center the front foot and pivot the back toes to face forward. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale, deepen into your pyramid. Again, take a moment here to just release any tension in the neck and shoulders by shaking out the head. And on your next inhale, taking a strong bend in that front knee and coming all the way back up into your warrior one. Exhale, stepping into the left heel for Tadasana. Inhale and reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to deepen. Taking a strong bend in the knees, arms out wide. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. I didn't bring my brace up here, but I was going to move us into crow. I'm probably only going to crow prep today because my wrist is still giving me struggles. But if you want to take a few moments here, we're going to inhale and reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold in a wide-legged stance. Grounding our palms to the mat and lifting those knees into the armpits. Breathe here, finding your drishti, your point of focus. Whenever you're ready, start moving into your crow, supported crow, or prep pose. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen the spine. And exhale, deepen your fold. Bringing the hands to the heart and the feet out wide as you exhale, drop the hips into a low squat. You can stay here, or if you wanted to move back into your crow pose for a few more cycles of breath. And then we'll start to bring down our practice to a warm-up. There are different ways I like to go into crow, sometimes standing and sometimes from a pre-squat. So wherever we're at today. On your next inhale, grounding the palms into the mat. Oh, I didn't realize you were still crowing on. We can ground our palms into the mat. Exhale to push into the heels, lifting the tailbone back to the sky and bringing the feet hip distance apart. Inhale to lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale to deepen your fold. Take a strong bend in the knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. I'm going to stretch that side body one more time. Inhale and open. Grabbing that left wrist, pushing the palm of the hand up towards the sky. Exhale, hinging to the right. Inhale to center and lengthen. Grabbing the right wrist, pushing the right palm up towards the sky. And then to the left. Inhale to center. Reach here, an option to take a slight back bend, or just allow the neck to drop back. Inhale to center and reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Excellent. Inhale and reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Grounding your hands into the mat. Walk, hop, or step back into your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, all the way down. Up into your upward facing dog, and then exhale, sending the hips back into your downward facing dog. And then pedal it out. Again, staying strong here, so we're pushing, lengthening from our shoulders and not collapsing into them. On your next exhale, bring the knees to the mat, coming back to our tabletop position. We'll start to cool down a little bit here in our cat and cow flow. So we're going to drop the belly, lift the tail, and look up. As you exhale, push strong arms into the mat and tuck the tailbone under. One more cycle here in our traditional cat and cow flow. And we're going to step our hands up, one arm, one hand length ahead. Inhale, coming up into a kneeling plank cow. And as you exhale, we're going to push in that side body, roll the hips all the way back into an active child's pose. Really let those hips sink as far back as you can drop them before pushing into that side body and coming back into our organic cow. We'll take a few cycles this way, finding that rhythm with our breath. And on your next inhale, bring your circles back up the other way. Real organic movement here, just becoming aware. Again, pushing into that low back as you send the hips into your active child's pose. On your next exhale, we'll come back center, finding that neutral tabletop position. I'm sorry. From here, we're going to step back with the right toes. Inhale, lift those toes high to the sky, and as you exhale, bring them over to the left. Nice and controlled, steady movements here. Inhale, bringing that heel back high to the sky, and exhale to the right. Inhale, lifting that heel. One more cycle here. Inhale and exhaling to the left. Inhale to lift. On this exhale, we'll bring that knee back into our tabletop. Inhale into your cow and exhale into your cat. Coming back to a neutral spine, stepping back with the left toes. Inhale to lift and exhale, bring the toes to the right. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. Keeping our hips squared, keeping our breath long, strengthening with that breath work. One more cycle here. Inhale to lift that heel. Exhale